Right, well, these are called Pleones. I don't know if you can see that. It's not brilliant. I got these yesterday. Now, Pleones, let me take them out of here, are little bulbs. Well, I say little bulbs, they're not really little bulbs. And what happens with these Pleones, they are an orchid and they grow about winter time. And what happens is with these are slightly different, is that here's the new shoot, as you can see, the new shoot. And what happens is that new shoot will come up, and this bulb then eventually will die, because all the energy that's in this bulb will be transferred into this bulb when it comes up. Now, Pleones are slightly different, as that the flower comes before the leaves. So the flower will come out. It's a beautiful flower. It's a little bit like I would say a bit similar to a daffodil, but they're not the same colours as daffodils. You've got pinks and oranges and reds. So, but the flower shape is a bit like a daffodil. So what you do is you buy these individual bulbs. Be careful on the internet, because if you buy them on the internet, they may send you something out that is smaller than that, and I mean smaller than that. And look on the internet, you can actually get them, because they are selling them at the moment. But also be careful. Now, these cost me, well, where I got them from, it was from an orchid society that I went to, and they was charging £2 a bulb. And that to me is not a bad size bulb for £2. Now, there is one or two orchid nurseries that's out there, and they are charging for the pot that's got compost in, and for that one bulb are charging £10 a bulb. Be careful, be careful. Now, they're very easy to do, these, very easy. Right, so what we do, we use a type of mix which is peat free. I use peat free bulb fibre and fine bark and perlite, and then inside it I mix up some bloodfish and bone. And all you just do is, we'll use this pot. So all I do is I just simply fill the pot up with the mixture. I trim off the old roots, because you don't really need the old roots. Trim off the old roots, make sure that it's nice and clean, you've got no mold on it or anything like that. Now, this is the new shoot, so what I will do is just get this bulb, my hands will hold it, get the new shoot, stick it in like that. And if you notice, this old bulb is at an angle, because this new shoot is going to come upwards, so you want to make sure that it's got it. And that is that. That's just how simple they are. And stick a label in. Don't water it. You could give it a little bit of a misting, so because you don't want to get the compost too wet at this moment in time. But they are a heavy feeder. Now, I put bloodfish and bone in with a mixture. I've already mixed it in, so it's basically compost, because you can use normal compost if you want, some fine bark, some perlite and some bloodfish and bone. Mix it all together and that's your compost. Put the Pleones in, done. Now I'll mix that in a bit, just get a bit of it, and then it wants going in an unheated greenhouse, or if you've got a conservatory that's unheated, or a small porch that's unheated, as long as frost can't get to it. That's it, that'll do. You don't need to do anything else. Wait until it starts growing. When it starts growing, then start watering it. Don't water it too quick straight away, because you will rot the bulb. Leave it to grow, and then once the flowers died off, because the flower comes first, not the leaves, the flowers. Once the flower dies off, the leaves will start coming up, and then you feed it heavily, because you want to get this new bulb almost as big as this old bulb, or bigger if you can. So plenty of feed. They love a feed, they're very good. They've only got about 6 months of growing to do, so they need as much feed as they possibly can, so that they can build up all their energy for when they go into the dormancy period, is what they're in at the moment. But they are coming out of the dormancy period. Anyway, so that's Pleones, and as you can see, I've got some more to do, but I'll do these later on. So that's Pleones. Right, let me get the next one.